The time is 2:38 p.m. August 3rd. In the last handful of minutes, I was in the bathroom floor too. And the bathroom, I can't say where I detected the chemical dissolvent. I can't say. But the chemical dissolvent, after I can't say how I got it to manifest itself. All I can say is the chemical dissolvent that they run through the plumbing pipes in 1509 S Street Northwest, this chemical dissolvent that they use to dissolve human remains that they dismember inside of 1509 S Street Northwest and 1507 S Street Northwest, 1511 and on down both ways, okay, left and right. This is a terrorist ISIS Muslim compound. They're chopping up dead bodies here like it's going out of style, and they stuff it, remember, they stuff it outside, and you can stroll around and you can smell it engulfing the area on a hot day. It's a real lovely town here. Okay, so they're stuffing bodies, dissolving body parts, chopping dead bodies up as part of the program here. They're going to fight for that. Aren't they, Donald Trump? Do you realize, Donald Trump, that all your people do is chop up all their friends here? Do you realize that, Putin? All your military that you sent here gets killed and chopped up. Don't forget they cannibalized too. That got you in a lot of deep shit, Putin. What are you doing today, Putin? Writing a will? Let me tell the world what's going on with Putin. Putin is going to die very soon. And before he dies, part of his punishment was to be very acutely aware that he was defeated and humiliated by black and brown men, most of whom were and are in the Russian military. His own military defeated and humiliated the traitor to the Soviet Union, the traitor to the Russian Kremlin, Vladimir Putin, Jack and Jill with the United States of America, setting Russia up to be hit with weapons to have ethnic cleansing, many of whom were his own military members who were not neo-Nazi, white, Ku Klux Klan, blonde hair, blue-eyed Russian men. Vladimir Putin is defeated and humiliated by a black and brown army, many of whom are Russian military. Let me tell you, Putin, there's one GRU. The one GRU is the GRU who saved my life. It's not your Aryan, Ku Klux Klan, neo-Nazi, GRU, Sputniks from Russia that you sent here who are all dead, who will be dismembered and come up with that chemical dissolvent. Your white guys are traitors to Russia and traitors to their own military. In Sputnik and GRU, they do not, it's a huge deal with Russian military. They do not go after women and children. So how dare you say they're GRU, because they go against all of their code. You do not trade and become a scoundrel traitor to your own military, especially a Russian spy. Putin knows what it takes to be a Russian spy. You were never one, Putin. You were a dirty cop. You like to glorify yourself with all your prostitutes to write articles about you in my country. Your days have come to an end. I will bake a cake when you die. To the rest of the world, it's coming soon. And his punishment on earth while he's still blinking and breathing was he was very aware he was defeated by black and brown men, which he deserved, who will kill him too. There are a lot of white men in the Russian military. They're with the black and brown guys. There are a lot of white men in the U.S. military who did not attack and coup with Donald Trump. There are a lot of white guys, okay? It's not just a black and brown military. But for the most part, the good military is a large mass of black and brown men. Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, you name it. These white men were defeated justifiably by black and brown men. Let that be on your history columns, but call your hookers up and make sure you keep trying to write history. Okay, dude, give her some crack, fuck her up her ass, and see what kind of history book she's writing for you, Putin. Let me help you start killing off your prostitutes, because I'm going to have a fucking party. To finish my report, the chemical dissolvent is coming into my bathroom. I cannot say where or how I detected it. All I am to do is report the chemical dissolvent that they use to dismember and dissolve human remains inside of Vladimir Putin and Iran's precious terrorist cell at 1509 S Street Northwest in the capital of the United States. That chemical dissolvent that they use to attack my country, that chemical dissolvent is filling up my bathroom. Go get your hookers. They're cruising the street, Putin. They're cruising the street looking for your dead Sputniks. Hey, babe, this ain't a place to cruise for a date. Do you comprehend that yet?